Laura, thanks very much for joining us for an injury update ahead of our round 10 clash with Frankston at Burbank Oval this Saturday. Might start off, were there any injuries to come out of the weekend's games?
So we fared pretty well on the weekend. We did have a nasal fracture. Jaden Eales had an elbow to the nose. He's looking good this week though, and he'll be able to return to play. We did have an injury a couple of weeks ago. Nick Evanger did roll his ankle. He'll be going for fitness testing this week. He may or may not play this weekend. We've also had Buykx-Smith, who didn't play on the weekend with a back injury. However, he's progressed well over the weekend, and hopefully will fully train this week and play on the weekend.
And Jacob Jasari, I believe, was pretty close to getting a senior game, but just missed out with an unfortunate injury at training.
That's right. Unfortunately, Jacob hurt his hamstring at the training before the game. It looks like he might make a return to play probably after the bye week at this stage.
Probably the biggest news of the week, some really unfortunate news in regards to Anthony Giuliano. What can you tell us about that?
So unfortunately, Anthony was 9 months post his ACL reconstruction and looking to come back at the game on the weekend. However, at training did re-rupture the ACL that was reconstructed last year. Fortunately, he's already had that repaired in surgery last week, so he will start his rehab over again. He's in positive spirits and hoping to make a comeback in the next season next year.
Certainly hope so. Damien Bajaya as well had shoulder surgery recently. How has that all gone?
So it went really well. Damien unfortunately did his opposite shoulder this season, so he will start his rehab in the next couple of weeks and hopefully be ready for pre-season next year. And
we've got another player about to go under the knife in Ben Della. What can you tell us about his injury?
So Ben had an interesting injury. He hurt his foot probably a number of years ago and just happened to have a fracture that didn't heal. Unfortunately, it's given him a bit of grief this season, and we've decided from a discussion with the surgeon that better off getting that fixed in the hope that he'll be ready to go later in the year.
So we might finish off, Laura, with some good news. Caleb Hislop made a successful return to the development side on the weekend.
Yes, very good news. Caleb came back from his wrist fracture and had no issues on the weekend and will continue to shine in the development team.
Well, Laura, thanks very much for joining us, and hopefully we shorten this injury list a bit over the coming weeks.
Yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it?